guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're just going to be doing an old-fashioned get ready with me. I'm chatting about my plans for my channel, for Instagram, a little bit of a life update, that sort of stuff, and most importantly, I'm doing my makeup. I'm using the Glamlite Dirty Martini palette. This is the first time that I've used it, so there will definitely be some first impressions included as well. This is the look I did. So if you want to check that out, be sure to stay tuned. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Megan. Welcome. Please consider subscribing before you leave. And of course, if you guys like this video at any time while you're watching, please just give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel to grow. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so per usual, I already have my Urban Decay Potion Primer sitting on my lids, and then I've already run my brow glue through my lids, through my lids, through my eyebrows as well. So that's just sitting, chilling out. I was gonna use my Glamlite Dirty Martini palette because I need to use that, and I still think I could do something that would tie in with this outfit. With these tones, we'll see. There doesn't look like there's a good like setting shade for my preference in there, so I'm gonna go in with the shade from my Tati beauty palette that I've been focusing on and using. It's just the Aura shade and the sequin finish right here. I've been using this to set. Oh, I don't even have my mirror ready to go. I've been using this to set because I still use this palette from time to time, and I would like to finish a few more shades in it, so I thought this would be a good focus shade. It'll probably take a couple months because there's quite a bit left, but I thought it'd be a good idea. I have made some pretty good progress on some of the glitters, but that's really kind of all at this point. But yeah, I have a lot of other palettes I've been trying to rotate through, so it's kind of hard to get to some if they're not like your focus palette, which if you're a painter, then I know you get that. Now I'm going to go into the Dirty Martini palette, and I think to start, I'm going to just go in with this Dirty Martini shade right here. It looks like light, and I can just take that all over the lid. Oh yeah, that's a pretty shade. Yeah, like I was saying in the intro, I really just want to get into doing more of these. It's been kind of a hard balance for me to find between IG and YouTube. And honestly, I just had like this realization earlier because I'm super bummed. I'm going to miss monetization status, you guys. And it's because of my follower count. Like, I had more than enough watch hours. So I wish I would have realized this sooner, is that, you know, IG, I love IG. Like, that is where I started. I love looking at pictures. I love the community over there, but it's a lot harder to make any kind of like living off of IG content. And I want to continue creating content, but I feel like for me to start receiving like something back, YouTube is going to be the better avenue to do that. So I really just need to buckle down and focus more on prioritizing YouTube content, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to do that, start prioritizing YouTube content. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more content from me. That's going to be the goal, to put up at least 3 videos a week. I want to start doing more get ready with me's like this. Some of them might not be super chatty. I'm going to go into this dry vermouth shade because it looks really pretty. They might not be super chatty. They might just be, you know, me applying makeup that I've been loving lately, or, you know, getting ready for work, like whatever, because I do want to show that stuff that I would normally do over on my stories, but I thought this would be more of a place for everyone to see, like, not that I'm a professional makeup artist, but the techniques that I use and stuff like that. So if I could get 1 or 2 of those up a week, I thought that would be nice. And then hopefully I'll grow, because I feel like, YouTube, the more content you put out consistently, that helps with growth. And I have consistently been putting out 2 videos a week, which is really, you know, all I could do with the balance. But I would like to step that up a little bit and see, you know, if we can't make some gains that way. So kind of get ready for that shift. If you're here from IG, I'm gonna go into the shade Extra Dirty here. If you're here from IG, then I guess just be prepared for that. I know I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break over there, and this has been part of that, just figuring out like what I want to do, what I'm gonna do content wise. And this is gonna be part of that. Like, I'm not gonna be in my stories as much or doing as much lives or whatever. Like, and I'm probably gonna be more photo content because I love photo content anyways, but I was trying to, like, you know, IG is in love with video content right now. So I was trying to do it all, which is, you know, fine. And then I just had to check myself and be like, why am I killing myself over this IG content that I'm like, 1, making no money off of? 2, I don't know what's going on with IG right now, but my engagement is down like 80%. It's so bad. And it's been like that for like a month and a half. I'm not gaining any followers. So I'm like, why am I busting my ass to try to make this content for this app that doesn't give a fuck? And I'm not saying the community doesn't care, because I love the community over there. But IG, just like, it's, the app is not, I don't know, it's frustrating to me. So I really just, you know, kind of took the break to realign my priorities, and I'm going to move forward that way. And that's kind of like my plan. Obviously plans change, but that is what I'm thinking moving forward. Like I said, and I might not always have, like, obviously this time I have stuff to talk about. I think the lighting just looks weird right now because of it coming in the thing, because it does look dark over here. Okay. But, yeah, I might not always have a lot to talk about, but I figure just the process, like, I personally like to watch, like, when I get ready, I like watching YouTube videos of people just, like, doing their makeup and talking about what they're doing on their face, because, like, that's relaxing to me, and I can watch it, but I don't have to be, like, super honed in. So I like that kind of content personally, so I want to produce more of that. All right, now I'm just going to take a little bit of NYX glitter glue and apply that to my eyelid. I'm also working on not, like, feeling as rushed with my content, and that's something that I'm sure will be, like, an ongoing battle, because it's, like, a little bit hard of a transition when you're going from, like, an app where you only have, like, a little bit of time to say what you want to say, to going to an app where, you know, you have to talk for an extended amount of time. I think I'm going to go in with this shade. It looks pretty. Olive Lover. And so I still feel like I have that mentality of, like, you know, talking really quickly, trying to hustle through it. And, like, I got time over here, baby. Like, you know, so I don't need to be rushed. I'm trying to peel this sticker thing off the mirror, but it's plain hard to get. Got it. So yeah, I'm just, like, trying to be mindful of that, because like I said, there's no rush. And yeah, I just find that kind of content more soothing when someone is just, like, calm, cool, and collected when they talk, and not like me where I'm talking like 15 miles a minute. So I'll be working on that as well. Wow. That shade is stunning. She is stunning. Ooh, I am really liking this. Gonna just put a little bit more on the other eye. This is a part of my, which I don't think I really, I know I've kind of mentioned it over here, but I haven't shown it. So at the end of the year last year, I had like 16 palettes that I had bought in and not used yet. Don't judge me, bitch. And so what I had decided to do was wrap them up in, like, wrapping paper from Christmas. And when I'm feeling like the urge to buy, or like I want something new, I have them numbered randomly. and I will do a random number generator that'll pick a number, and then I'll unwrap that package. And this palette came out of that. I forget what number it was. But I think this is only like the second palette I've unwrapped. So I still have a lot that I could do with that, and I'm gonna do with that project. But you guys will probably see a lot of that. Like, they're new to me, but they're not like new, because I am in pan over purchase. So trying to be mindful of that, like, always. And honestly, I think that I've been thinking about this for a while too, you guys. I think that I am, so at this time, I only have, gosh, this is so pretty. I think I want to do something a little on the inner corner as well. I think I want to take a little bit of this crisp shade and run it on the inner corner there. You guys are going to see how like ADD I am through me doing this. Because I'm just all over the place, so strap in. And I'm going to wet it down. But yeah, I think, so when this is going up, I've used 3 of my 5 like purchases from pan over purchase. But I think that like I do a wish list swap with Becca, and I do have like, that's pretty. I do have eyeshadow palettes on my wish list. But I think what I'm gonna do is like, at least for the next few months, not allow myself to use any of my purchases for eyeshadow palettes, because I have so many I need to open and use. Like, I have several over there, like at least 10, but I think more over there. And so I think that I want to be like mindful of, I'm not going to use those until, you know, I don't know, I want to put a month on it. So I think I want to, because what are we in right now? April, May, June, July. So yeah, because my birthday is in August. So I think I want to put myself kind of on a little bit of a limit of like, I cannot use any of my pan over purchases for an eyeshadow palette until August. Boom, just decided, did it. That's what the rule's gonna be. You heard it here first. I'll put it in my pan over purchase update as well, so that people can hold me accountable, because I am a whore for an eyeshadow palette. Obviously, that's like the biggest, it's like the biggest part of my collection. And it is what it is. I love eyeshadow. It's my weakness, and I mean, that's okay. Like, whatever. Give yourself permission to love what you love. Next up, I've been doing this thing lately where I like to use my Spectral Shine from Vito as like a glowy base. So with these, I love using the e.l.f. like domed stipple brush. It's really nice. Mix it around, get that product on there, and then I've been using it as like an all over base. I don't like the way that it looks on my chin, so I'm not gonna put it there. But everywhere else, it's really nice. Like when I get my products on my face, you're gonna be like, oh, glowing to the gods, honey. Glowing to the gods. Oh, fuck. Oh, I literally just, when I'm filming this, I just got my nose pierced like 2 days ago. And I'm adjusting, and I literally just went, poop. Ow. Freaking ow. Yeah, and I also, literally, it already fell out yesterday. I don't know. It's gonna be an adjustment. Just like everything I do, like doing it around it. But I like it. I think it looks really cute, and I can't wait to put a hoop in it. I just gotta get through that healing stage. Man, I hit that motherfucker hard. I'm gonna pop off really quick and do my brows, and then I'll be back. Okay, brows are done, and they're, you know, they're my weak spot. I'm gonna go on with my Nabla highlighter. I've been loving this as just like a brow bone highlight. I don't really use powdered highlighter, so I thought this would be a really good idea to continue to get use out of it. I am also thinking about like changing up my background a little bit. You guys are hearing it first. Apparently I have a lot to talk about today. I'm thinking about changing up my background a little bit, but I haven't really decided like what I want to do, just that I want to do something. I'm gonna take my Tom Ford Shade and Light Duo. This one's in the shade 1. It's a little warm for me, so I enjoy it for underpainting, which is just like, I like that method. It's just, I don't know, it brings me like peace. It's like soothing because I love the whole process of like applying makeup, so I like to underpaint. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I want to change up my background. I'm not really necessarily sure like what I want to do, if it's just like more greenery over there or what, but I feel like I want to do something because it's been this way for like almost a year, so I thought it'd be cute to change it up a little bit. Like obviously I made some changes on like my shelves and whatnot, with like palettes and different stuff, and then for Christmas I have like a whole tree. But I think, I don't know, I'm thinking about doing some different stuff, but like we'll see, I guess. Next I'm gonna go in with my KVD Good Apple concealer. I have the shade 119 Light. I really love this. It's like super full coverage, which is like normally not my jam, but this just, it's full coverage, but it looks really light on the skin. Like it doesn't look full coveragey or like cakey or anything like that. It is so gorgeous. I've been obsessed. I love this one, and then I have the new Dior one, and I really like that as well. Yeah. And then next we're gonna go in with foundation, and I'm still hooked on the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear. Honestly, we're making moves on it because it's like pretty much all that I wear. I love it. And I don't know what's available, if anything is still available on her site, but if it is, I highly recommend. It just like applies so nicely and easily, looks good on my skin. It's like super long wearing. Being like cautious of my nose rings, I'll fuck it up again. But like, and it is such a great shade match for me. Like that never happens. Like the undertone of this is literally perfection. And that's like the awesome thing for me, is like I don't have to mix this with anything or mess around with it. Like it just matches so nicely, and it is so, if you have a neutral undertone, then you know it's really difficult to find something like that. So I'm like really bummed that I finally found something like that, and of course it appears it won't be around for much longer, so love that for me. Now see, I personally just feel like it looks so good. Like, oh, my skin is just glowing. It's glowing. The next thing I have in my basket that I'm trying out is the Kosas. This is the, what do they call it? The cream duo. I don't know. This one's in the shade Velvet Melon. I'm gonna try and get this built up to my preference. I like to apply my, well, really all of my products, I prefer to apply them with a brush. And this one, I feel like applies best with like fingers, which isn't a bad thing if you don't like mind that. But I find if you're doing it with a brush, you can get it built up. You just have to like build it up. I have also been enjoying like layering this one with like my MAC one or my Phytosurgence one. It does layer really well. I think this is like a really beautiful color though. I think it goes well with like my dress and like for springtime coming up. But yeah, this is the one that I'm currently testing. So, but I think it looks really pretty. The other side of it, which is the highlighting side, I don't mind applying this with my finger, but like I love this. I think that it looks so pretty, just gives the skin a nice glow. Like this is definitely gonna be like a favorite for me. So it might get to stay up on the vanity, y'all. It might get to stay. because I've just been loving like the dewy look that it brings to the skin. I think that it is so, so gorgeous. I'm literally obsessed. And then I'm busting out my bronzing trio. This one's from Alamar. It's the light. Look at those grids, like the waffle. It's got to be close, you guys. So I was going to rotate this out, and then I saw those and I was like, we have to be getting there. So I just use it in the hollows a little bit, and then I'm going to use it up on the top a little bit. This shade is a light, which is a smidge light for me, so I do build it up a little bit, but the medium shade is a bit deep for me, so I have to be light-handed with it or mix it, like just depending on what I'm feeling that day. But yeah, it is a really nice bronzer. I think this was in the Boxy drop shop, if I'm not mistaken. And for like the $8 or whatever they're wanting for it, I don't think it's bad. I don't ever use this shade just because that's not really like my style of makeup or preferences or whatever. So, oop, got that coming down a little far. I have to touch that up a little bit. Sorry for Tito's barking. He can't be tamed. He cannot be tamed, y'all. Trust me, tried. He does what he wants. He's the boss. But yeah, I think that... Do I look good in bronzed? Yeah, pretty. Ooh, yeah, baby. Look at that little baby pan. Yeah, by the next time you guys see this, there will be a bigger pan because I'm gonna continue to expand it, but I hit it here on this video first. Super exciting. I am gonna go ahead, pop off, do my lower lash line and my mascara and everything, and then I'll be back for a lip. So yeah, for eyes, I haven't really been doing a wing lately. I've just been doing a little bit of a heavier lower lash line, and I've really been loving that. For my lips, I'm gonna do a little bit of a combo of Malibu from Kylie, and then I'm gonna go in with Dune from Becca. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. Like, the camera is not even doing this eye look justice. It is sickening. Like, the way that the blue and the green and the brown are pulling off each other is just, oh, it is so pretty. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this style of video. There's definitely going to be more coming, so... Like I mentioned, if you did like this video at any time, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel to grow, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!